we will come across a doubt, that is whether it will execute in the reverse order correctly or not. So if that is the question, so last two lines may not display because of the differences in compilers and execution environment. Execution environment means it can be dependent on operating system or processor speed, RAM. Execution environment, everything will become editor, processing, everything will come. Compiler means which type of compiler you are installing. Turbo C editor, Borland C editor, Visual C++, many editors, many compilers are there. Depending on the compilers, the output may differ. Okay. Next thing we will see. So next concept is returning objects. Okay. See, the word return tells to give back, okay, or to send back. That means whenever we are dealing with functions, we have two functions, calling function and called function. So ಅದರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ ಈಗ. Okay. Okay. So if I consider like int sum sum int a int b, okay, this is one function I'm writing, int c, I can say c is equals to a plus b. Now if I write the keyword called as return, the meaning of that is we have to send program control back. The word return tells you should go back wherever it is there. So return c means you have to give the value back to the main function. Okay, so in the main function, if I am calling the function sum, if I say sum, or say a is equals to sum of a comma b. Okay, sorry, I can take direct values like 10 comma 20. Okay. See out a. Okay. So how this program works means program execution starts from the main function. So whether it is class and objects or without class and objects, program execution starts from main function. So in the main function we have the line a is equals to sum of 10 comma 20. So when program control comes to this line, so value 10 will be copied to variable a, value 20 will be copied to variable b. So value 10 will be copied to variable a, value 20 will be copied to variable b. Next, in the function we have the variable called as c. So c is equals to a plus b. So 10 plus 20. So 10 plus 20 is 30. So that 30 will be substituted here. Return c. In the parenthesis, c is there. That 30 will be substituted. So return means program control. Again, it should come back to the same line where we have stopped. So that is when main function starts working, when program control comes to this particular line, program control will stop working time being. So time being it stops working. Then where it goes to the sum function. So once sum function is completed, its task, the program control will return back to the main function. So when it returns back to the main function, to this particular line it will return along with the value c, and that c value is copied into variable a, and that is displayed on the screen. So I will show you execution. So we'll come to know how return statement will work. So if you come to know how return statement will work and what values we can take in return statement, then we can go for returning object concept. So just you can look at the editor screen. I say int sum of b. Okay. Here c is a local variable. Okay. So c is equals to a plus b. Return c. Okay. Okay. Clear screen. Int a sum of 10, 20. Now we will see how this program works. Okay. Okay. So if I simply execute this program, you can see the output as sorry, I have not given this cout. 30. Now we will see line by line execution. Okay, line by line execution of the program. We'll come to know how return statement will work. See, program execution starts from the main function. Okay. Next, in the main function, clear screen is there. Next, a is equals to sum of 10, 20. This is very important line. Whenever we deal with functions, this line is very important. So here, program control from here it stops. In the main function, time being it stops working. Then where it goes to the sum function. If you observe the program control, you just observe, see how it transferred to the sum function. So value 10 is copied to variable A, value 20 is copied to variable B. Okay, because we have taken two values 10 and 20. And program control comes inside that function. C is equals to A plus B. Next statement is return C. So whenever program control comes to the return statement, return means it should go back. So where it should go back? From where it has come. So we have come from the line A is equals to sum of 10, 20. After that line, what is the next statement present? Cout A. So to that line it will go, because A is equals to sum of 10, 20 is worked. So that line processing is finished. So it will go for the next line. So next line is Cout. So Cout A. So it is displayed. So A will get the value of 10 plus 20. 10 plus 20 is 30. So it will be displayed. So 30 is displayed. Understood? So once again we'll execute. We just observe how the program control is transferred. Okay. A is equals to sum of 10, 20. From that line it will go to the sum function. So after execution of C is equals to A plus B, after return C, program control again it will come back to the main function. Okay. Okay. Now we will look at the concept of returning objects. Okay. The function may return an object to the calling function. For example, consider the following program. Say whenever there is a return statement, after the return statement, we can write the variable or we can write the object. Okay, you just remember this point. We can write the variable or we can write the object. So in this program, we have returned the object. Okay, you just observe here. Just a minute. So in this program, so what they have explained is like, so we have the class my class. Inside that we have two functions, set I and get I. So in the main program we have created the object. Before main program, one function is there. That function is called as my. Just a minute. Somewhere it is missing. So my class f is the function, separate function. It is not present in class. If you observe, it is separate function. Here it is written my class f. Okay, it is the separate function. Okay. Now we will see how it works. So just look at this diagram. You will come to know. Okay. See object OB. So object OB is created. So when it is created, when this particular line is executed, my class, when the line my class OB is executed, object OB is created. So when object OB is created, for object OB, what is the data member? I is the data member. So that memory we are getting. Variable I with respect to object OB we are getting. Okay. Next, there is a line called as OB is equals to F. So OB is equals to F means what? OB is an object, F is a function. So function should be called. So you look at this diagram. F function, where the program control is going. Okay. So it is going to my class F. Okay. Say after the main function, I have written the function. For this particular function, it is moving. Okay, that is my class f. So inside f function, what is present? My class x. My class means class name. So in front of class name, if you are writing identifier, that becomes the object. Remember, in front of class name, if you are writing the identifier, that becomes the object. So here object x is created. Okay, understood. So only I have written C, object x, variable I. So object x, variable I. Similarly, object OB, variable I. So x is created. Now x dot set I means this one will be passed to this function set I. So in the editor, I will show you once again how it will execute. Just you try to understand with arrow marks. X dot set I means this value 1 will be copied to variable n, and in turn n is copied to I. See, remember, whenever the objects are created, for every object, data variable, that is data member, we are getting. So data member here means I is the data member. So I will clearly say I is the data member. So how many times you create the object, so many times you are getting this data member. So object OB is created, and data member I we are getting memory. Object X is created, data member I we are getting. So for I we are passing the value. That means 1 will be copied to n, and again n is copied to I. So that is with respect to object X. So we got for object X, we got the variable I, that value is 1. Return X. Return X means what here? X is not just a normal variable, it is an object. Remember, X is not a normal variable, it is an object. So complete object you are returning. When you are returning the complete object, in left hand side of equals to also object should be there. Okay, in left hand side of equals to object should be there. So that concept is, see, whenever you are writing the assignment statement, okay, you remember, whenever you are writing the assignment statement, you just look at this notepad file. If for example, if I write like int a, okay, int a is equals to 10, then int b, okay, if I write b is equals to a, you observe the data type of b is int, the data type of a is also int. This you have to observe. That means right hand side variable data type, left hand side variable data type, both should match. Right hand side variable data type, left hand side data type variable, both should match. In some cases, conversion happens. That is called as data type conversion. That is int to float, okay, or float to int, or int to character, or character to int. These conversions happens. Right now, we will not worry about those type conversions, data type conversions. One concept we remember right now, that is right hand side variable data type, left hand side variable data type, both should be same. So in this example, it is same, right? A is the integer type variable, B is the integer type variable. So left hand side data type and right hand side data type both are same. Now in the current program also, same concept is there. That is, see, look here, OB is equals to F. In this diagram, OB is equals to F. So F of means right hand side we are getting the object. So left hand side should be also an object. Right hand side we are getting the object. Left hand side should be object. So return X means X is an object. So left hand side, right hand side both should be object. Okay. So once you get the object, whatever the value present for an object X, same value will be copied to OB. Remember here, whatever the value present for object X, same value is copied. What value is present? 1 is present for variable I. Same value is present here. For object OBI, value 1. So only initially I have written blank. For object OB, for variable I, blank. When you are getting the value, when this line is executed, OB is equals to F. Okay. When OB is equals to F is executed, you are getting the value. So how we are getting the value? First object X is created. For object X, we are giving value, and that value we are getting back. So return means we are getting back. You just observe this arrow mark, we are getting back. So for object OB, value 1 is displayed. Value 1 is assigned. That value we are displaying here. Return ob.getI means that value we are displaying. So here output is very simple. It displays just the value 1, but concept is more here. Okay. So you can look at this program. If you have any doubts, you can ask.